Well, hello everyone and welcome back to my channel today. What's the fuss? Well, today I have for you a Walmart wax warmer and some wax melts haul. Hubby came home from work and he said he needed to go get a couple things. So we went to Walmart and I'm going to show you what I got in Walmart. Okay, last time I was in my Walmart, some days ago, they were out of Mainstays vanilla flavored wax melts. I mentioned that in my videos. And today when I went in, they filled the slot. So I got 3 clamshells of the Mainstays vanilla. Right here, 3 of them. $1.10. And this is like off-white cream ivory shade. And I don't know, this label looks like it's been changed again. Who knows? It looks different. I've seen this label 2 other ways already, and now we got another version of it. Highly fragranced wax melts, vanilla, buttercream, marshmallow. Because even here, we don't have that extra piece up here with the triangle thing in it. But the label is, hopefully this is picking this up, this camera. The picture's different again. It's still cupcakes, but they're just posed different. In different locations on this again. This is 3 different times I've seen this label, you know, from different angles and different things. But I love this set. Oh, great, the ghosts are here. So I was so happy to see it there because this is good by itself, but it's also a good mixer. It's a good thrower too. And it's a good vanilla because you not only smell the vanilla, you actually get the marshmallowiness and you get the buttercream. You smell all 3. Yeah, this is good. It's strong. And get yourself some. So, 3 of those. Then another label change. And this doesn't have the punch out, but it's extremely much taller here. But the front part is shorter. A hell of a lot shorter than the clamshells used to be. See, if I get this open, it's very tall, a lot taller, no punch out. We do got those numbers up there again. And this one here, the color is slightly different. It's a periwinkle, but it's always a different shade of periwinkle. And the label is different on this one, too. They moved it, and they added. If you have this already in your collection, you'll see that the label's different again, the background picture. And they filled this one up, too. There was, I think, some there the last time I was there, but I didn't pay super close attention to it. But today I noticed it was really jammed. And that's when I noticed the picture was different, too. So, I remember the bowl being more on this side and a lot more sharper. And I hope my eyes aren't going. But this looks like this font changed again, too. Let me look at this one here again. Yeah, the font, or the bigger square. It looks like that's changed again, too. It looks different. So, another packaging label for all of this stuff. And this one here is in the Mainstays Blueberry Sorbet. I've had this so many times. My husband picks it up. He loves it, too. I've talked about this over and over. This is a very good blueberry scent. Lemon, blueberry, and sugarcane is top notes in this. And it is very good by itself. It's also great mixing with this with cupcake notes and donut notes and ice cream notes. Yeah, it's nice and strong. This is very, very strong. Yeah, you can mix this with a lot of different things, even maybe pumpkin, blueberry, and that. So they had the slot filled up really tight. I could barely pull them out of the slot, but I got 4 of those. Got 4 of them ones. And in fact, you can mix these 2 even together. Oops, sorry. These 2 together if you want. You can mix some vanilla in with that if you want. Okay. And then, as I've been saying in my videos, I'm on an orange cinnamon kick type of a thing, and I'm on an apple thing yet, and I'm still rolling with the pumpkin too. I haven't had this scent in some time. I have tried, I think I bought one a couple weeks ago. I already went through it, but I also bought the Mainstays version, but they do smell different. They are apple pie scents, like the apple pie filling, whether you make your own or whether you're pulling it out of a can and taking the quick way out, throwing it into a pie shell, or if you're using it for cobbler or whatever. The apple pie filling part, the apples, the cinnamon, the work's all done for you. And like I said, unless you're making your own, peeling apples and all that other business. But this here, the Mainstays one is good, but this Sensationals one has been around for a long time, and this is really good and it's strong. It's very deep, dark burgundy color. I don't know how this is transpiring on camera, but anyway, this here shows the apple pie with the lattice topping on it, and this here is another strong one. It's very good apple pie, cinnamon, and other spices in there, like clove. I smell it, but it's not sickening to me like other clove scents are, because there's all this other stuff in here that helps mask it a little bit for me. Yeah, nice apple, great cinnamon. I can smell sugar, crystallized sugar I can smell. And I smell that pie crust. You get the pie crust note. This is strong on cold. It is very strong. It is a 10 out of 10 when you're warming it, whether it be tea light warmer, element warmer, bowl warmer. This is a beast. But this is very delicious. Very, very, very rich and delicious. And I felt I needed some more, because when I'm sitting watching these horror movies late at night, I like to have something pleasant smelling around me. And something that ties in, you know, with it. If you like spooky, woody scents and that's your thing, fine. When you're watching, you know, horror films. I go still more for the bakery, foodie stuff. So, I picked up, let's see if I can get this all in my hands here. I got 4 of them. I got 4. And whenever my next trip to Walmart's going to be, I plan on getting a couple more of these, because this is really freaking good, people. So, yeah. Let me see if I can do this way. Yeah, there's 4. This is freaking good. And this is not a scent that, you know, goes for like maybe a maximum of 3 hours and then you can't smell it no more. No, this sucker goes and goes and goes and goes and goes before you need to add more or a different scent altogether. This goes for hours. This is definitely worth the $2, or even if you're paying $2.22 in your area, or even if you're up to $2.48, this is still worth it. This is so worth it. It is so yummy. It makes me really want a good piece of homemade apple pie right now, but I ain't getting any. So then I have some news for you before I show you the next item. What's going around, depending on where you live and who's posting, and what wax groups you may or may not be in, But Better Homes and Gardens is already popping up with Christmas scents. Now, the ones that I'm speaking of right now, they're going to be, they look and are, not going to, they already are. You know how the Better Homes and Garden ones were for fall? They came out with that 10 or 12 cents, the one where I'm obsessed with the zesty orange thing. And then we had the Harvest Breeze, and there was a apple cranberry, there was an apple allspice, there was the pumpkin frappe. The labels, they don't have pictures on, it's just a solid background color of whatever the color be, and then the word of Better Homes and Gardens wrote on it, and then a listing of the scent notes. No little pretty pictures of pumpkins and, you know, that kind of stuff. It's a plain label. Well, they're doing the same thing for Christmas. And my store did not have them today. I looked. They're not there. They're going to be popping up. I know that. I'll give them a couple more days and boom, they're going to be in the store. So anyway, I had seen them because somebody had posted on a couple different social media sites. More than one person already has posted, and that's why I'm telling you what they look like. And there's, oh my God, there is at least 20 to 22 scents, but none of them have a pretty label. It's just a plain colored label to match whatever color the wax is also. And they're Christmas ones. Now, I don't have them all memorized. I just, got this information earlier today before leaving to go to Walmart. And here, I do remember some of the names. Not all 22 or 24 of them. There's one, it's called Marshmallow. The word marshmallow was first. Marshmallow and hot cocoa. These are all Better Homes and Gardens. And then there was one called something about snowball cookies. And another one called snow flake cookies, I think, also. Snowballs and snowflake cookies. The more I'm trying to remember and press my brain more, the more it's flooding right now. But be on the lookout for them. They are being priced at $2.22 unless you live in an area where they're tacking them up to $2.48. There's about 20 to 24 different scents. I don't see anything other than cranberry mandarin being repeated as far as the names go, because I didn't smell these things yet. But that's just a heads up on that. Another thing that's going around, coming into the Walmarts too, is another wax 6-cube clamshell, another set of Christmas scents, and I think there's 8 or 10. And I can't quite get a clear enough picture of the writing. You see how small this sensational wording is right here? Well, when somebody takes a picture and they don't have the best camera, you might get all of this to know what, this looks like, and the bigger rate. But I can't make out who the company is. It is certainly not Sensationals or Better Homes and Gardens. It looks like it says, and it's not printed. It's writ. It's in writing. It looks like it's saying something Patsy, like a first name and then the second name being Patsy. Like Patsy Cline and stuff like that. I can't get a clear enough picture from the people that's posting. I can't get the name on the top, but it's on every single one of them. Whoever this person is or whatever it is. But then in the middle area, right here, you have the name of the wax scent. But those ones do have Christmas pictures, and they look more like storybook, cartoonish, Christmassy things, for little kids. It's those kind of pictures that's on there. Or like when you get Christmas cards, they have more of the whimsical, cartoony drawing type stuff. So that's another set of wax melts that's coming out. I just can't make out what they're saying up here. I tried. I tried everything I could think of to get it to, for the clarity to come in better. I still can't make it out. Maybe if it was writ instead of if it was printed instead of written, I'd maybe be able to make it out better. But when you see them in your store, you'll know what I'm talking about. Okay, then also floating around, if you didn't see this on social media sites with wax, Instagram, Facebook, and any other outlet, there's new warmers coming out again. And there's one that is supposed to be a gingerbread house. I can't remember if I think it's a hot plate warmer. And I don't think the wattage on it is very high. I think it's something like a 13 watt or a 17 watt or a 15 watt. I don't know if there's any bulb to it because I didn't see it lit up anywhere. My store had it tonight. It's supposed to be, actually called Gingerbread House. And it's going for $16 and $16.47 is what I remember seeing on the shelf. My store had a few of them today. It's cute, but not cute enough for me. It looks more like a chalet, the way it's designed. It doesn't look gingerbready enough, house looking enough for me. The way it's shaped, it looks like a chalet. But anyway, or one of those pointy houses, the long pointy roof thing on it, and then a little bit of the body of the thing. That's why I'm saying it looks like a chalet or something. It looks like something you'd find in Switzerland or something that you'd stay at, or something that would tie around like this, the ski lodges, I guess, over like in Switzerland and Germany. It's got that kind of a gingerbread feel to it. It's not my wheelhouse, but I did see it. My store had about 7 of them on the shelf tonight, but I had seen it previously on other media sites. So then there's a bunch of other warmers coming out, and I seen full size, but I always seen the size that is like, I don't know what they call it, the small or the mid or whatever they call it, but that's the one that plugs into the wall, and you're lucky if you get a cube or a cube and a half maybe in some of them, because it's, the well is built into the design. It's not like a separate dish or something. I seen one that looks like a white church. My store had probably about 8 of them on the shelf, and they're a little less. There's something like 9 something or 10 something. I also seen one that looks like it's the same thing, plugs into the wall. The whole thing plugs into the wall. It's a green. It looks like a green satin paint, green but being in the satin and not the high polished. It's like a emerald green color. It's supposed to look like a Christmas ball. I seen that, and there's some kind of white etching of something on it. And then another full-size one I seen that is somewhere in the $16.47 range too, or is it $19.99? I don't know. They have so many different prices. They don't price them all the same. So this one here it had a rib design. It was a rib design. You actually see the ribbing, the way the glass is designed to have the ribbing look to it, a rib look. And there's a dish on the top, and there's a piece of wood around it on the bottom. And it's kind of like in a cranberry red colored glass. It's not mercury, it's just regular colored glass. That's a new one for Christmas too. And there's a snowman. That was in my store tonight. They had about 8 of those on the shelf, too. It's a white snowman. It has that, you know, like when you watch Frosty Snowman every year when they put it on TV for kids. I know I watched it all the time when I was a kid. You see how Frosty has more of a to him, and then his girlfriend or that Crystal, they look puffy and full. They don't look like, you know, snowmen that look like that. Nice and round, but in the face has some liveliness to it, I should say. He has a green hat on his head, and off to the side of him, connected to the whole shape of this burner, wax burner, there's a tree. It's all ceramic. He and the tree all together in one unit. And I think it's just called something snowman. He's a full-size one. He is a bottom tray version. You don't put the wax on top of him. You put it in the bottom and you put him over it. And the light beams down. And he was 15 watts because it says so right on the box. And there's a couple other warmers that I can't remember them all because I'm lucky I remembered this much so far to tell you. I've seen people posting other from Better Homes and Gardens and Sensationals from Walmart. There's a couple other full-size warmers too, but I just can't remember. I'm lucky I remembered this much information. So anyway, and if I do remember, I'll update you in another video when I do remember it. Whether even if it's in something I'm reviewing and I remember, I'll stick it in that video. So here, there's a lot of nice stuff coming out for Christmas, and I'm pleased with that. Because I was hoping this wasn't going to be another Christmas with, you know, mediocre or nothing at all. Like that one year, we hardly got anything. So I got a warmer tonight, but it wasn't the Frosty, and it wasn't anything else I mentioned. But this came out a couple weeks ago. It was part of when they pull these out for the fall. But since Christmas is right around the corner, and this is such a classic design, this would be great for Thanksgiving and also for Christmas and New Year's and just about any time of the year because it doesn't scream one holiday. My store had gotten some in. Other Walmarts I was in also have them over the weeks, and I never picked one up. I figured they're going to get more, like I'm saying, and I was right. They are putting more on the shelves for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, New Year's, and any time besides the holidays. It's an everyday warmer and holiday-ish, all wrapped into one. So you can get a lot of use out of it. Tonight, I finally picked it up. My store had 12 of them. The other day when I was there was none. Oh, and I seen another warmer. I wanted to mention this once before, but then it slipped my mind. It's coming back to me. There's also a warmer out that it came out with the fall too. It's not the one with the trees or the pumpkins, and it had a wood base, and it had a dish up top here. And then you could put the trees on, or you could put the pumpkins on, because they were little ornaments that you could switch them in and out. There was another one. It's a red old-time radio. That was out many weeks ago, and that they are also restocking more of it because that also could tie in with Christmas. The old-time radio, and then put some garland, you know, green tree-like garland, not the tinsel business, that would look just like, you know, sprigs from a tree and that. Get that kind and wrap it around like that on your mantle. Put that radio up on your mantle or wherever, and it's got that Christmas it has a Christmassy type of a vibe to it, but it's an old-time radio, and it's painted red. It has little legs on it, too. And just like an old-time radio would be, I'd say it's probably something that would replicate something from maybe the 40s into the 50s, possibly even into the 60s, when this kind of radio would look like it would belong in your kitchen, when you got up real early in the morning, or many housewives anyway, and they had to get the breakfast going for the hubby, and then get the breakfast going for the kids, and he's going to work, they're going to school, and how kind of like Leave It to Beaver business. So anyway, tonight I got one of these ones. I finally got the gold one. It is absolutely stunning. And this here, I'm trying to look here to get all this. It's called the Gold Mercury Glass Warmer. It's right there. It's very pretty. And this one is 20-watt light bulb. Right there. Tells you it's 20-watt light bulb also. And this one here was $16.47 also. And there are so much of them. And even though none of them are lit, in the store, they're in their boxes, the natural lighting that's coming from Walmart, from their lighting down that, and then when you're walking, you just hit it the right way. These reflect really good with artificial lighting beaming on them. So pretty. But I'm going to light this up for you and take it out of the box so you can get a real good look at it, because that's what it looks like right there. But I'm going to do that for you right now. So just give me a couple minutes to get this out of the box, because they always put that tapey tab things on here, and you know what I'm saying, these circle things you gotta... I don't have any scissors near me. I don't have a knife even by me. Let me get this out of here. I'm just gonna let the camera roll. I'm working as fast as I can. Okay, got it. Got the lid off. All right. So, as we open this, here's the construction business again, and warranty business. And this has a golden colored glass dish to this. Instead of clear or frosted, this is a gold color. It's a warm gold color dish. And it's very sizable this way and this way here. You could put at least 3 wax cubes in there, maybe 4, without flooding the dish. So, if you have this kind of dish, but clear or frosted from other warmers, you know what I'm talking about. But it is a beautiful, warm, golden, a rich, warm, deep golden color. Beautiful. Love it. Okay. Now, we have... You always get this thing in here too, the postcardy thing. If you want to get the 1-year free subscription to Better Homes and Gardens magazine, right here. There's one of these always in a box. And what is this? This doesn't make any sense. This sticker was on the inside, but this sticker says Better Homes and Gardens full-size warmer marigold. I don't know. They're calling it gold mercury glass, but that says gold marigold, so who knows. So, taking it out, you got your light bulby thing right here. Get that out of the baggie. And it's one of the smaller ones. Not the normal size round ones that we see. This is the smaller one. It's much smaller. This is probably about the size of a large marble. It's not the bigger ones that we're used to seeing. And this is supposed to be, it says on the box, that this was supposed to be 20 watts, and the bulb is. Right around the rim, right down here around the bulb as you turn it, you'll see it says 20 watts. So, it's got this nice long cord right here. It is with the bread tie thingy on it here. Let me unravel this. Okay. and it's a white cord. It is the twisty switchy thing here. No timer on this. You can get a timer if you want one. And it's very long. The cord is very, very long on this. And we have all silver shininess on the inside and all the beautiful gold, like a golden necklace that's around your neck or your wrist or a ring. Beautiful gold color. It's not heavy. This is kind of light, even though it's glass. And then, of course, we're going to put the bulb down inside here. Okay. Now, let me plug this in because I got an outlet thing right here by me, an extension cord. I got that prepared before the video. Plugged it in, okay. And now, let me put the lid on it right here, okay. And let me turn this sucker on. Oops. There it is. The camera does not even do this justice. This is beautiful, and this is stunning. You could put this, you know, on, I'm not sure what all the names are for decor tables now. One that's like higher, that sits a little bit above your couch. You have one of those. You could put this like there, and you have maybe a cord close to it. It's, you know, a table that sits behind the couch up, but it's long like the couch. Or if you have something in your dining room and you want to put it there, or if you just in your regular parlor, your bedroom, anywhere. This is beautiful. This was beautiful in a downstairs bathroom where people live in, you know, well-to-do homes and they have fancy bathrooms. This would be great on the vanity if you have a large vanity. I wouldn't put this on a small vanity, you know, if you're with a standard bathroom. Be afraid to get it knocked off, but something where you know, you have a lot of room and sizability. So, yeah, and there it is with that gold lid, the gold lid. This is beautiful. I love this too, but this is stunning. This is absolutely stunning. I'm so happy I got it, and it really flickers. This looks like liquid gold in front of my face with diamonds. And another thing is you could buy a nice little wreath for it. You can change the wreaths out, you know, as the year goes by, you know, Christmas, Thanksgiving, get a nice wreath and put this down right in the center of it. There's so much you can do with this, or you could just let it speak for itself plainly like this. But yeah, I love this. And I don't see why you can't bump up the bulb. I mean, a lot of people do it. A lot of people are against it. I think this can take a 25-watt bulb. I don't think your house is going to go up in flames. So you can stick one of the other bulbs in there. There's, God knows, there's a lot of room for it. But yeah, this is so beautiful. This is beautiful as if you're looking for a gift for someone for Christmas, their birthday. Maybe their birthday doesn't come till somewhere into the new next year that we're going to be going into. Tuck it away until then. And then you'll have it. This is a beautiful gift. This is beautiful even for, say somebody's getting married, whether they have a lot of money or they're just going to have a small wedding or they go to the Justice of the Peace. This is a nice little wedding gift even. This is pretty, you know, very nice. They wouldn't believe that you only paid $16.47 for it. So, yeah, this is stunning. Look for one of these in your Walmart and get yourself one, because this is a very, very, very pretty warmer. So, that's what I have for you from going to the Walmart, because hubby needed some stuff from Walmart. And I don't know when I'm going to have a video up for you next. I never know what's going on until I open my eyes the next day. Sometimes I plan things and they go good, and other times I plan things and the plans fall through. So, anyway, everyone be good, be kind. Keep your spirit up, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out. And if you're watching me for the first time, smash that subscription button, hit that notification bell, and then you will be notified every time I upload a new video. And I do all kinds of stuff on this channel. So, I appreciate all my viewers too. And I try to bring the best content I can. And it's supposed to be nice tomorrow, people. I talk about the weather on this channel too. We're supposed to have a nice day tomorrow. Today wasn't too bad. We got up to 65 in sun, full sun. But it wasn't hot. It was a cool 65, but the sun was out. Tomorrow we're supposed to get up to 70. And then we're supposed to get up the next day to 74. And that leaves me with where, let's see, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Saturday, even my husband had said 2 days earlier, they're calling for 80 degrees again. So I don't know. Put the heavy sweatshirts on, put the long johns on, then it's no take them off and put the shorts on, and it's crazy here. The weather is really crazy this year for the fall, because the fall kind of got here a little late this year. Never thought it was going to get here. Now that it's here, it's fall a couple days and then back to summer again. So anyway, everyone have a pleasant evening, and I'll talk to you real soon. So long, everyone.